So, Santa, I hear you have some merchandise for me. You got something better than this dragon that I skinned and shoved over a super soaker that launches fireballs? Nope, not talking? Well, put 'em up. Empty the register. Open the till, come on now. Yeah, alright, it's Christmas, I'll leave you alone. Well, I'm sure that almost everyone is sick to death now of all the Christmas stuff. I figured that I would bring you at least one more. Welcome to Dungeon Defenders by Trendy Entertainment. Please excuse the gratuitous butt crack. This is a DLC expansion which is free for a very short time, and it turns, during the holiday, otherwise known as the Etherian Holiday, it turns your tavern into this extremely warmly appointed and beautiful rendition of what we would expect a Christmas tavern to look like. We have ourselves lots of red ribbons, we have obvious holly running about. I haven't seen any mistletoe. It's hiding around here somewhere, I'm sure. They've got ourselves a dragon with a stocking tap and a blinking red nose like Rudolph. Candelabra, several of them. I don't know why the middle one is black. Santa's sleigh. We've got these gorgeous nutcrackers, green, red, white, all Christmas colors. And someone tracked snow into the tavern. You notice the Yule tree over there. I think the bear on the floor is always there. There's candy canes sitting on the various tables, as well as spilled gold. And the fighting dummy, wham wham, has reindeer antlers. Isn't that gorgeous? This is in another long line. Hey look, Christmas presents! Another long line of MMOs working their way by absorbing, or at least echoing, mainstream traditions, especially when dealing with things like Christmas or other holidays. They're trying to not so much rebrand it, but approach what everyone else is doing at the time and deliver new content based on outside traditions. In this way, they give... Hey, there's a cornucopia. Horn of Plenty. And they're using this primarily to bring in a reason for players to come back to old content and play it again. In fact, the Etherian Holiday also includes what is basically Christmas-based missions, where you end up fighting enemies which are based on Christmas tropes like giant ice monsters and a snowman and other things like that. Hopefully I'll be able to jump into the tower defense segment and show it to you. Oh, it's snowing outside. I think I saw snow falling there. There's sparkles at least, yeah. As you can see, the tavern keeper becomes a jolly fat man, and this is a Santa Claus analog. Nice beard, nice golden belt. This is the... for a moment there, that looked like a spider. I'm sure I mentioned the gorgeous Yule tree over here with all the neat presents under it. Stocking caps, other baubles as decorations, lights. Christmas trees are by far one of my favorite renditions of the Yule holiday. But enough babbling about the tavern and the stockings and all that. I will happily take you guys into a little bit of one-on-one combat and see how badly I get killed. I'll see you there. Wow, this is gorgeous. At the opening of most... hey, there's a dreidel! Look at that! Little spinning dreidel and all that. I assume that the Christmas bag is otherwise the Ethereal crystal, which is generally the target that you're supposed to defend. There's a Yule tree. Gingerbread men, candy canes sticking up. This is a nice little snowy, foggy region. Enemies will probably spawn from these various doors, come at us sideways. Pumpkins? Huh. Wander through. We've got little pot-bellied stove sitting here that is... We have like the wonderful pagan symbol, the wreath, which is representative of wrapping holly up into the wheel of the year, whereas holly is reminiscent of the Keltoi, the Holly King, who is the opposite of the Oak King. And during winter, the Holly King gains priority, or at least ascension, over the Oak King as the oak trees lose their leaves, but holly remains green. So as a result, holly was seen as the lord of the winter. Oh, little leaves. So I'm going to start setting up traps and then engage the enemy, and I'll probably grab some footage from there. I'll see you when we get there. Alright, I was wrong. Basically, the game is played instead as a sort of delivery quest. You pick up a present from here for delivery, and then you take it to one of the Christmas trees, which then you must be able to defend from attackers. In this case, a dragon showed up and started blowing the hell out of my poor little Christmas tree. I have no way of defending it, so I'm going to show you how it works instead. Grab a present. Woot! Present! Little tree icon appears. You rush your tree. Oh, that was easy this time. I put it right here. Rush it to your tree while monsters are spawning as I speak, in fact. Alright, dump it off. Rush. Back. Collect a new one. Presumably you'd have like 3 teammates to defend you here. And here they come! All you have to do is survive in the drop-off zone for the allotted time. Which I just might. Got it! And you succeed! I won! That is rockin' awesome. That is one wave. Look at this. There's like neat little bells. It's a nice little blustery city. The snow is coming down. I almost feel a chill as I'm doing this. Beautiful little lights. This event is actually pretty clever. The Dungeon Defenders game is ostensibly a tower defense game where it's your job to set down little traps in the path of oncoming enemies. In the case of the archer, the one that I'm playing, she has little weaponized traps that either explode or detonate or spray toxic gas. And her primary damage dealing affect, of course, is her gun or bow. So I would basically pile up explosive traps before the onset to whatever I was defending, and the drop-off point for my my presence. And I can also turn invisible, which in a game like this where it's present delivery that's important, I could have my teammates battling the bad guys, keeping them away from the drop-off. I would probably try to turn invisible and rush the present in. So I hope that you've enjoyed this little examination. Oh, look at that! It is a huge, gigantic candy cane. I've always loved these lamps. These lamps are just awesome. Well, that's about all the time I've got today. I hope you go and check out Dungeon Defenders on Steam, especially if you can get the Etherian Holiday DLC. I believe that it's free for a very short period of time, but it is... oh, icicle. They obviously spent a lot of hard work on this. They've made a lovely little Christmas time addition to their tower defense platform. And to the rest of you, good night and good dreams.